again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to She's Crafty, a mini paper pad class. This is week 6 and here's the sketch for today. As you know, we take any kind of mini paper pad and create 2 layouts with each, and we each chose 5 paper pads. Those are the pictures that I'm planning on using. I know the sketch calls for 2, but I'm going to make it into 3. I chose the Vicky Booten 6x8 paper pad here, and I just flipped through it. And see, this is the first layout that I'm creating with this paper pad, so I had chose all my pictures ahead of time. I went ahead and pulled out all the papers that I wanted to use on this layout, and I had them all ready to go. I am going to go ahead and incorporate in all these fun gems because they match the colors. And I'm going to do some die cutting. I was thinking about using my my Tim Holtz paper distresser. I also lost some footage. I thought I hit record and I didn't. So you just missed me trimming up the papers and getting them placed down. So also trimming up the photos, which I don't really know if I normally leave that in, but I did leave this in because I left more of that in than normal. So I did pop that up on foam tape, and I just took the 3 strips and I tore them in half because you weren't going to see them anyway. And I also took that wood grain corkboard paper and I cut that in half as well, just to make it stretch and make it look bigger than they all are, right? I do want to go ahead and get this pink one laid down. Now you will notice I'm going like super slow. No, ladies and gentlemen, this is me in real time. This is as long as this video, actually, when I got done recording it, and I was like, oh, that's only 9 minutes long. I don't even have to speed that up. So I did go ahead and cut another strip of that pink, and I am going to go ahead and use it on this just to stretch it more, because you were going to see both of it, but I'm going to cover up the spot where I pieced it together. So I just get that down on the page, and I'm going to go ahead and do all my die cutting off the screen, which is probably why the video didn't take as long as the layout, because there was a lot that I did apparently off camera. So I did just go ahead and cut the balance of all those pages into oval pieces. And yes, I have a lot of ovals left, but I do circles and stars and stuff all the time, so I thought it would be kind of a fun change if I switched it up and did some ovals. I can't say as if I've ever used ovals, so now I have a whole bunch of fun colors to use, right? And I just go ahead and see, seriously, I scrap like really slow. Like, when you see it in real time, because I'm always thinking I'm going like at a pretty decent pace. No, I'm like snail. I'm going to go ahead and layer all of these up in a pattern from the top left to the bottom right corner with a little offset onto the right side of the page. The sketch did call for it. And when I follow a sketch, sometimes I go rogue. But for the most part, I try to stay pretty close to the layout. Otherwise, I just go rogue and I save this sketch for another day because did I really use it? No, it just inspired me to do something. I was actually creating this waiting for another layout to dry. I was doing a lot of mixed media this weekend, and this was also created during the Secret Not Secret Kit Club online monthly party. I had a lot of fun, so you will see that I do add some secret Mickeys on this layout as well. And unfortunately, unless you're a part of the Kit Club and attended this party, you would not know what that means, but all the ladies that were there certainly will. I do trim off some pieces just to make sure that I can squeege them under the photo. I did like that striped one. It was like a wood green background. And I am just going to lay that off. I am off screen. I'm still trying to get my setup all right. I did just get myself a new iPad, and I ordered a holder for that. So I'm going to start filming on my iPad. I'm hoping that since it'll be a bigger screen, because you guys know right now I just film on my iPhone. And I'm working all the kinks out, guys. So I am just going to keep laying this. The only thing that I'm trying to make sure of is that I don't have any of the patterns, alike patterns right next to each other. So there are a couple in the cluster, but I wanted to make sure that I did get a lot of variety. And I just go ahead and get those nicely attached down. And this one I didn't want to cover up the bars, so I just snuck it right underneath. I'm going to go ahead and make my title out of these pink paisley letters. I don't know if I got those at Tuesday morning or in a kit club somewhere along the way. And because I have to spell backwards, I did write it out on that little piece of paper right next to me. So I am going to label this a cuddle time. And if you see there, like the sketch called for 2 4x6 pictures, and they were offset a little bit, and I had 3. So I just took the 2 that were landscaped and cut them down into 3 by 2, and then made myself a 4x6 picture out of it. So, and it's kind of the progression there. My fiance lives to aggravate our dog. That's B. He's all cuddled with her in the left picture and the top right picture. And if you notice, he's all alone on the bottom left picture because she was laying on the couch, which is why we have, I have twin sheets on my couches because my dogs are allowed on the furniture. I just keep sheets on there so that the sheets can be washed type thing. And she was laying there being all nice, and well, he just got there and started annoying her and was all cuddle with me, and then it only took her about 5 minutes before she was done, and she went and laid somewhere else, and he was, pouting about it. So I decided to call this cuddle time. And I do, after the fact, go back and use some liquid adhesive on these thickers. There are some foam ones, but you guys know they're not going to stay, so it doesn't matter. You have to use that extra adhesive. And I'm just making sure that I don't have any light colors next to each other. And you also know that in any layout that I do of my Pitbull bee, I stick a bee on the layout as well. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these cute little bees and my Miss Grossman stickers, right? Yeah, I have a whole bunch of bees. I just buy them when I see them because I'm going to use them. Any kind of layout I do about her, I make sure that I put a bee on there. I'm going to go ahead and stick that one right there. And then I'm going to come in with my gems. And I'm going to create several different clusters of these. And I just make sure that, again, I don't have the same color in the same cluster. Now, I bought those at the Dollar Tree. Yes, I said the Dollar Tree a long time ago. And they're like, they're like little strips. I'll just pull them apart and use them as like enamel dots. And I use them like as gems. Yeah, like they're gems. And you can see I did not use my paper distresser because I totally, even though it was sitting right there, I forgot all about it. I just kept looking over to see if my mixed media layout was dry, which it was not. It took like the whole night. I ended up getting a couple more layouts started. Yeah, this whole weekend was about starting layouts and waiting for them to dry because I kept reaching for the mixed media. And so in between, I would do a layout like this. All right, while I'm getting all these put on there, I do want to remind you that this is the She's Crafty mini paper pad class. So in the description box below, I will have listed all the other wonderful ladies that are playing along in today's class. Please go over and check out their videos and get all kinds of inspiration. And don't forget to give them some love as well. If you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button below if you have not already. And if you had, I do truly appreciate you guys. I cannot believe how much my channel has grown in this year alone. I'm super excited about all that. There's the sketch. There's the layout. And this video is quickly coming to an end. I am going to go ahead and count up that I got 5 hidden Mickeys on there. And then I do a couple close-ups for everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye.